I know a guy.
Kim. How come Josh knows everybody? That's so funny. Oh my god. Why is it so cute? Hello, so if you join Patreon, I have all of these things here. Just wanted to show what I have basically. I didn't get to finish Heart Killers, but everything else I finished, so yeah. Thank you. I've also now got Anteam reactions, SB19 reactions, some bandmate reactions. I'm gonna have different reactions on here, different things that people may want, so please let me know what you want, and you know, then it'll be on here. Okay, so this is the first time I'm going to be using this phone for like, I did a video yesterday, but this is the first time I'm going to do like, you know, an actual show doing this. Like, this is going to be awesome. You'll have to let me know like if the volume's good, otherwise I'll have to get a new mic. I haven't really decided if I want to get a new mic yet, because I do like the idea that I don't need one, you know. I don't know, like, because I have to buy one and that would be so irritating, but like, just let me know, like, if you, or maybe I'll just buy a new, like, whatever the thing is for the end of this, you know, because I already like this mic, like, there's no point in getting rid of it. You know, I could just get a thing that will, like, make it so that I can attach this onto a thing so that I can attach it to the phone, do you know what I mean? Because this is a different, like, head, whatever. So just let me know like what you think, you know, if this volume is bad or whatever, just let me know. Obviously it's really I guess it's really my choice, but it obviously matters for like people, like what they think, because I don't know if the volume goes in and out and stuff, and obviously it might be better using that than like not using it. So just let me know, like just let me know basically. But that mic did cost a lot, and it's been about a year, right, of me using that one, so it's really like lasted a long time, so I feel like it'll still last, but I just need to get the other end like thing of it so that I can use one of these. Maybe I'll ask my mum and see if she's got one, because that would be interesting. I've got one that attaches to like the old like headphone, do you know what I mean, like the old, like when you used to have like the headphone wire, you know, it was like the little tiny dot one. I have one that attaches to like to like make it the old, like it fits like this, and that headphone one, it doesn't fit like the new phone, because obviously I haven't had the new phone, and when I got like that, it was like probably like 6 years ago or something. So yeah, and that was when I had I didn't have my AirPods, so I think I've had my AirPods for like 4 years or something, I don't know. And I don't need any new AirPods, like, until they break, obviously, but I hope that will never happen, because that would suck if I have to get new AirPods as well as like the new phone that I already got. That would be terrible. But yeah, obviously Mr. Kill, I'm excited for this to be the first like specific thing. Obviously I'll be doing like Patreon and YouTube tomorrow, but like I'm absolutely so happy, like but just yeah, let me know, because obviously I'll keep doing videos like this for now. And I also figured out on my phone I can actually record both ways, you know what I mean? So like whilst I'm recording this way, I can also record the TV if I wanted to. So if I ever like watch a show where I can't actually what do you call it, like I can't actually oh my god, like record it, essentially, like I can't screen record it because it's like not available, like a Netflix show or something. Maybe that's probably the way that I'd record it, right? That's so cool, because I know there's what's the other show called, the one with not Seeing Keen, because that's the one that's on YouTube. There's Moonshadow, and then there's the other one, I forgot what it's called. Unlucky Bay. Unlucky Bay is on Netflix. I didn't know it was on Netflix. Nobody told me it was on Netflix, so I didn't realize. But Moonshadow isn't on Netflix, which sucks, but like that means I could watch that show. If people want me to watch that show, like I will watch the first 2 episodes first, obviously, and then I can watch like the third one when that comes out, unless that's soon, but you know, depending on. But obviously that I'll have to do that maybe Thursday or something if I'm gonna watch those 2 shows. But yeah, please let me know like if you want me to do that, because I would just watch it on the TV. So like you know, because apparently you can do that on this phone, which is crazy. I didn't even think about anything like that. I never even thought about looking at the video thing that you could do on this phone, but that is absolutely insane, because then obviously it'll record, you know, like how people have like the laptop computer thing set up, where they like screen record at the same time as like you can see like the mouse moving and everything. That's kind of like the similar thing that I would be doing with this. That'd be so freaking cool. So I would freaking love that, you know, if that was something I could do. It'd be like a bit odd because there's like I don't really know how it would like record essentially, so I'd have to trial it first obviously, but like we'll see. I don't know if it'll release as like a whole video by itself and then I'll have to edit it, or it'll be like you know, a whole different aspect, but I guess we'll see. It's gonna be awesome, bro. It's gonna be so cool. I can't even believe that they have this type of thing for a phone. But then again, I've not looked at any phones since I got my other one, so obviously I'm not going to know what new things they have off of all phones. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling now. Let's just go. Yeah, bro, I'm scared. I'm actually scared what he's going to do.
สารภาพตรงๆเลยแล้วกันนะครับผมเป็นแฟนคลับตัวยงของมิสเตอร์คิวเลยจริงๆครับ
Okay, is he Zora or not? Because people were talking about it in the
มีครับมีแน่นอน
Okay, so he is Azura? People were saying that he probably isn't Azura, but it looks like he actually is Azura.
ให้ผมสัมภาษณ์คุณ
Oh my god.
ในฐานะเจ้าของเนครอส
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's terrifying.
โอเคผมเข้าใจครับบางทีผมอาจจะขออะไรคุณ
Why can't you just do it where it's like just
ถ้าคุณอยาก
talking?
เปิดเผยตัวเองเนี่ยคุณคงเปิดมานานแล้วแล้วผมก็เชื่อว่าคุณมีเหตุผลมากพอ
It is interesting to me that he is keeping his identity hidden. Like the fact that he knows it's him and yet he's not telling anybody is really strange because reporters usually would just tell. So I don't really understand why he's doing this unless he has a specific reason.
เขาจะมีเก็บเอาไว้
Like he's got to have a specific reason, right?
คุณรู้เรื่องนี้ได้ไงครับ
คือน้องแพรเขาเล่าให้ผมฟังหมดแล้วครับว่ามีแฟนคลับลึกลับ
Okay, so he's not Azura.
ตอนแรกที่ผมฟังเนี่ยผมก็ตื่นเต้นมากเลยนะครับแล้วก็คิดอะไรบางอย่างออกคำว่าอสุราในภาษาญี่ปุ่นเนี่ยแปลว่ายักษ์แล้วยักษ์เนี่ยถ้าสะกดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษมันก็จะเป็น
Because I thought he was meeting Azura here, right? But
แต่พ
obviously.
อเรามาสลับกันแล้วเนี่ยเป็น K A Y มันก็เหมือนชื่อคุณเลยนะครับ
Oh my god.
บางทีอสุราเนี่ยอาจจะเป็นสิ่งที่คุณสร้างขึ้นมาเอง
Oh, so he's thinking because he thinks he has like the ID like multiple personality thing. Oh god, sorry. He's thinking that it's him. Right, that's interesting. I hope he doesn't do that clicking pen thing again. Oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I speak sometimes, you know when you get like that throat thing? Or it like tickles when you talk? Whew, that was horrible. I hope that doesn't happen again because I talk a lot in these videos. Oh geez. Anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of stressed about this. Oh, it's happening again. Oh geez. Oh, I forgot he does have meds
บาง
as
ที
well,
อสุ
doesn't
ราเนี่ยอาจจะเป็นเงาที่ติดตามตัวคุณมาต
he?
ลอด
What if he stops taking them?
เพียงแค่คุณไม่รู้ตัวครับ
Oh shit. Ooh. Sorry.
.ยังได้กลิ่นควันไฟอยู่หรือเปล่าเค
Oh.
นี่มึงเป็นใครเนี่ยทั้งที่ไฟแม่งก็ดับไปแล้วอะแต่กลิ่นควันไฟกับความแสบร้อนที่ผิวหนังแม่งยังอยู่ถูกต้องปะสิ่งที่ทรมานที่สุดอะคือตอนที่มึงต้องตื่นมาใช้ชีวิตต่างหากทั้งที่ตัวมึงแม่งก็เหมือนกระสอบเดินได้แต่ต้องมาฝืนอยู่ไอ้พวกผู้คนฝืนยิ้มให้กับโลกแต่ไม่มีใครรู้เลยว่าข้างในมึงไม่เหลือเชี่ยอะไรแล้วนอกจากเท่าทาน นั่นคือสิ่งที่มึงทรมานที่สุดถูกต้องปะมึงยอมรับมาเถอะมึงก็คือกูส่วนกูก็คือมึงไม่มึงไม่ใช่กูแล้วกูก็ไม่ใช่มึงด้วยกูไม่ได้อยากให้ใครตายมึงสร้างเนคอนมาจากความแค้นส่วนตัวของมึงแล้วมึงก็รู้สึกสะใจทุกครั้งที่เหยื่อทุกตัวที่มึงมอบความตายให้แม่งทรมานแค่ไหนกูพูดถูกปะเสียงกรีดร้องของเหยื่อทุกตัวแม่งเหมือนเสียงตะโกนเรียกร้องความยุติธรรมที่มึงเรียกร้องตั้งแต่เด็กใช่มึงรู้สึกอย่างนั้นใช่ไหม
The acting here is crazy.
มึงยอมรับมาเถอะไม่
Like, you was doing a great job being both of these
กู
people.
ไม่ใช่มึงแล้วกูก็ไม่มีวันเป็นมึงด้วยมึงรู้สึกแบบนั้นเพราะกูก็รู้สึกหยุดพูดดิหยุดพูดดิเฮียหยุดพูดดิทำเฮียอะไรวะหยุดพูดกูไม่ให้มึงไอ้เฮียหยุดฟังนะเคปล่อยกูออกมาเถอะโลกนี้ไม่ต้องการเนคอสต้องการพวกเราต้องการคนที่มาฆ่าพวกขี้เหี้ยพวกนั้นแม่งสว่างยอมรับมาเถอะเคมึงก็สะใจเหมือนกูแหละมึงคือกูและกูก็คือมึงกูเข้าใจมึงที่สุดแล้วกูพูดถึงไมเค
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Okay, I hope she doesn't wake up in this episode. Not because, you know, oh no, she's waking up. Oh god. See, this is gonna make me seem terrible, but like, I just don't want her messing anything else up again. Do you know what I mean? So she needs to stay far away for this episode. As long as this is the only part she's in this episode and it's just like maybe her and her brother talking, I'll be fine, you know? If she doesn't get in the way, we'd be good. Because she's always a mess every episode, I swear. Like, I'm ready for her to just sit back and just not deal with her at all. For real. Let's just deal with nothing to do with her. That would make me very happy. What is she doing? Look at how destroyed she is too. Oh god. Where is she going now? Oh my god, she's stressing me out. She better be in bed when he comes in there. I swear. If he has to go chasing for her, I'll be so irritated. Yeah, okay. Very irritating. She better be at the toilet or something. Or she might be seeing her friend, right? Hopefully she's seeing her friend. It'd be okay if that's happening, but I don't know what she's doing. Where is she? Where is she going? How would she even know? Yeah, so she must be trying to find where her friend is, right? Maybe. I hate the idea that she's just walking around by herself, though. That's just so bad. I have a feeling this is probably why we're gonna see, like, what's his name? Kay by himself a lot today, because I think he's gonna be, like, turned away by Pat, right? Because he's, like, looking after his sister. But I think in turn, him doing that, whether it's angry or not, the way he does it, right, I think is gonna be very bad, because he's already, like, Kay is already going through shit in his mind, and the only person he trusts is Pat, right? And if he isn't able to, like, talk to him, if he isn't able to, like, deal with whatever he's dealing with him, then obviously the stuff that happens in the preview is going to be happening, and you know, I mean, we already know it's gonna happen because it happens, but like, because of the preview, but like, this is gonna be a mess. This is gonna be a crazy mess. Let's see. Yeah, she's finding her friend, right? I think that's what she's doing. How are none of these nurses seeing her and being like, let's get you back to bed? Yeah, she's stressing herself out, isn't she? Because she's like, she better be okay. She better be okay. Yeah, she better not be dead, y'all. That would be terrible if she actually died. Oh my god, the emotions that she's got though. Oh my god.
แต่นี้มัน4 วันแล้วนะคะหมอ
This is terrible. And this is technically her fault, right? Because of like... the fact that she didn't even warn her what she was going to be doing here. So, yeah. Terrible. Like, obviously I feel bad for her, like, you know, her, because she didn't mean for this to happen, like, she didn't want this to happen. In reality, she was trying to help her as well. She was trying to help Prim, right? But this is just horrible. Like, she did not want that to happen, and it happened anyway. So she's gonna be going through some shit for real because of that. I didn't even think about that, like if Prim was gonna be waking up or anything, because we just haven't seen her. So, you know. But yeah, she did get the worst of it if you think about how much she was hit. And yeah, so terrible.
ผมเป็นคนรักษาสัญญาเสมอ
What's that mean? Oh god, wait, so I'm still confused. I don't think he's Azura, right? But it felt like he was meant to be Azura, but then he was talking about it like he wasn't Azura, so who is he? I don't know. Do we still not know who Azura is? I'm so confused. Please let me know if you understand. Oh, is this Felice?
เป้าหมายกำลังเคลื่อนที่พวกเรากำลังตามครับ
Okay, yeah, so he's still being targeted and shit. This is interesting.
ยายแพรวเป็นยังไงบ้าง พัดได้ข่าวจากหมอว่าฟื้นแล้ว
Sure, I don't trust this guy
ทางร่างกาย
either.
ดีขึ้นมากเลยค
I
รับ
feel like all these people are gonna be terrible, aren't they?
เอาแต่นั่งเหม่อไม่ยอมพูด แล้วก็ไม่ยอมมองหน้าใครด้วยครับ
เคลียร์เรื่องคณะกรรมการสอบวินัยให้แกแล้วนะพอเมื่อไหร่ก็กลับมาทำงาน
งั้น ผมขอกลับไปดูแลคดีในคอร์สได้ไหมครับ
เป็นผู้ใหญ่พูดกลับไปกลับมามันจะดูไม่ดี แต่ไม่ต้องห่วงพัดเชื่อว่าคนอย่างกิติมีวิธีปิดคดีได้อย่างแน่นอน
Yeah, he don't know what he's doing. Unless you're in on it together, in which case I don't
ที่
like
อยาก
you
ให้แก
either.
ช่วย
It's really hard to know though, isn't it? Like if this guy
ในการ
is
ยกย้ายตำ
bad
แหน่งที่กำลังจะถึง
because like
ได้รับ
they keep
การ
making it
เสนอ
seem like
ชื่อ
he's
ขึ้นเป็น
bad,
ผบ.ตรคนใหม่
and that's why I just don't like it.
งั้นถ้าอยากให้ผมช่วยอะไรบอกได้เลยนะครับ ผมเชื่อจริงๆนะว่าถ้าได้เป็นอาจจะต้องทำให้ภาพลักษณ์ตำรวจ
Yeah, that's not going to be true at all.
ตอนนี้เลยต้องระวังทุกเรื่อง จะให้มีเรื่องเสียหายไม่ได้เด็ดขาดพัดเข้าใจไหม
เข้าใจครับงั้นผมขอตัวก่อนนะครับ
ขอบใจมากนะ แล้วถ้าแพรออกจากโรงพยาบาลเมื่อไหร่ส่งข่าวบอกด้วยนะ
ได้ครับ
Yeah, I'm stressed. I'm very stressed. I don't like most of these people, y'all, I'm telling you. A lot of these people are kind of stressy.
มึงมาเจอกูหน่อยได้ปะกูมีเรื่องจะคุยด้วย
And the police are tailing him, so that's obviously not good either.
ตามกูมา
Does he know that the police are following him? I wonder.
เกิดอะไรขึ้น คือกูไม่แน่ใจนะ แต่กูรู้สึกว่าไม่มีคนตามกูตั้งแต่เช้าแล้ว
So he already
แล้ว
knows
กู
he's
ก็ไม่
being
รู้ว่าตอนนี้
followed.
ตามอยู่หรือเปล่า แต่ นี่ กูได้ไฟล์เนคอนมาครบทุกตอนแล้ว มึงไปเอามาจากไหนเนี่ย คือว่ามาจากนักข่าวที่ชื่อว่าทันนะเคยทันมันเป็นอดีตแฟนคลับของเนคอร์สอะแล้วมันก็เซฟไว้ทุกตอน แต่พัดมึงจำได้ใช่ปะที่มึงเคยบอกกูว่าเหยื่อทุกคนอะเกี่ยวข้องกับคดีสถาบันเงินทุนไทย Investment นะ
It's interesting he's still trying to talk to him about this, even though last episode we literally saw
นี่
that
คือ
he
เหยื่อ
was.
ของเนคอร์สในตอนที่ 25
He literally said that they
และ
shouldn't be
เป็นเหยื่อ
doing
รายสุด
this
ท้ายที่กูได้
anymore.
ข้อมูลมาจากอาสุรากูไม่ได้มีหน้าที่ในคดีนี้ละเดี๋ยวกูติดต่อทีมสืบให้มาเอาข้อมูลจากมึงแล้วกัน
Yeah, this is bad. They're still following him. Oh, this guy's here, of course. What a mess.
ตามมันไป
Yeah, he's a terrible person, this guy.
ผมรับประกันได้นะ ว่าเคไม่เกี่ยวข้องอะไรกับฆาตกรแน่นอน แล้วผมก็ได้ในคอร์สตอนที่เหลือทั้งหมดมาแล้วด้วย อันเนี้ยคือข้อมูลของเหยื่อในตอนที่ 25 คุณไปจับฆาตกรตัวจริงเถอะแล้วก็เลิกยุ่งกับเคมันได้ละ
Yeah, I mean, if they're not even doing any police work and they're only tailing him, they're not gonna. They're literally not gonna be doing anything, are they? They're never gonna find anybody, which is just so sus on their part. Like, it's so obvious. It's so obvious that these people are just gonna be pinning it on Kay anyway. Like, whether or not, like, it is him or not. Like, it's probably one of them. That's what I'm
มัน
saying.
ก็มีความเป็นไปได้
It
นะ
probably really is one of these people.
ว่าไอ้เคเนี่ยมันคือมาสเตอร์มายที่คอย
And the fact that he's hearing this, like, Pat, and he's not even trying to, like,
สารวัตรที่เป็นลูกชายของคนที่มันแค้นที่สุด
okay, like obviously he's helping him, trying to help him right now by telling this guy that it's obviously not him. But like, obviously that's
สาร
not
วัต
gonna
รจะ
work.
ทิ้งความเป็นไปได้เรื่องนี้แหละ
Also, I did read that, you know, I was listening to what he was saying, but I just freaking hate him, so I don't care about what he's talking about. Yo, he sucks so bad, bro. Like, he's got such a punchable face that you think, don't you think that, oh my god, is it gonna happen in the next part? Okay, that makes actually a lot more sense that it's gonna happen, like, not, you know, like the stuff at the end of the preview, like the last time. Like the stuff when, you know, when he was trying to get him out of there and he was like trying to save him and shit. Like, it makes sense to me actually that happened earlier in the episode. Like, I thought it was going to be like an ending part at first of this episode, right? But it actually makes sense that it's going to be in this part specifically, because then they'll have to figure out how to get away with it or whatever's happened, right? They'll have to figure out how to figure out who actually is the person that did it or whatever. You know, whatever it is. Oh yeah, and we see that thing with the dad, like when he wakes up or whatever, but it's either going to be a delusion like somebody else said, like a hallucination like somebody else said in the comments, or it's going to be an actual thing. But I feel like it can't be real, right? He can't have actually woken up. He's got to be like delusion. Is that a word? Delusion? No, that's can't be a word. He's got to be like having delusions, thinking his dad woke up when he didn't. Oh, he's run out. He's run out. He's run out of meds. I'm assuming these are the meds that he himself takes as well, not the stuff that his dad takes. So he is gonna be going all loopy for sure. He's gonna be going crazy. Actually, I do want to say, let me pause it first. I do want to say, there's a thing as well. I know that people, not many people talk about like Neo's character too. So there's a few things that I want to say actually. So if I remember anyway, but Neo's character, I feel like there's still something I keep talking about. I think I talked about it last episode, but like the fact that we have Neo in this show and he's barely in this show, like he's barely doing anything, right? He's so sus to me because of that. But like nothing else about him is sus because of the fact that like I just don't know. Like obviously maybe him being involved in the whole case is something to do with like he could be involved somehow, but I just don't know how. Like because of the way he is as well, like obviously he might not be, the way we see him might not actually be his actual character, do you know what I mean? Like where people like put on a face and they're not actually that person. So he could actually be very smart, very like whatever. He could be like a mastermind in his own right, or it could be a completely different thing where he isn't involved at all and he's just actually, you know, he's just actually fine. It's similar to a lot of different like shows where they don't want you to know who it could be. I feel like this is a good show for that because like you really can't tell who it's gonna be because everybody is so sus. So it could be everyone or it could just be one person or like a couple people, you know what I mean? And the fact that Kim is dead now, obviously he can't tell us anything because he's dead. Yeah, so we don't even know who it could be because of him. Like the only thing we know is the number 20 or whatever it was, 22 or 20. And that was like the chapter, I think, number, right, for the next person who could die. Maybe I think that was what they thought about because of the, and then obviously that guy died. So they have to figure out like what the next chapter will be for like whatever that could aim to be. Anyway, so there's that whole thing with Neo, and then there's this whole thing with the DID stuff, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot of people, if they're watching this, they have DID or they know somebody who has DID. Obviously not everybody who has DID, and most people that have DID are not going to be like just violent because they have DID, you know what I mean? It's not like that thing, what's it called, Split or whatever, where they have like a beast inside them, right? But I understand the way that because that obviously that stigmatizes all the people who have DID and shit like that. I know that there were people who were scared about like the role that Santa had in Love You Teacher because of the fact that like the stuff that he goes through in that show. And I feel like a lot of people feel the same way here with Mr. Kill and like Ju and Kay. But like the overall thing about it makes sense because he's not exactly a beast in this. I feel like this character makes more sense in being the way he is here because like he has the what is it, like the trauma base from that young age where we don't know when it will have started, like the DID thing that he has, right? But it's probably started when his parents died, right? If you think about it, all of his like hatred, all of his like what's it called, like sadness and anger and everything would be bottled up into that one altar. And then or maybe a couple altars. Like as you age, I think some people like they develop new ones, they develop you know, they sometimes even the first ones you've ever had, like sometimes they just disappear somehow or they just stay in the altar like area. And, like I've watched so many videos in the past, I think like probably like 6 years ago or something, I watched people, I forgot who it was, but like they have like different videos. I think they're a couple now and they're having a child, but it was like I forgot what their name on the channel was, but like they were very like good videos to watch for me because like I learned so much more. So for this I'm really not too you know, far away from knowing what's happening here, do you know what I mean? Like it's very much easy for me to understand, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do want to say though, we have the thing with I understand if people are going to hate on this too in terms of like the DID stuff, just in case like people think I'm being too, you know, lenient on it. But I do think it makes sense because we have like the trauma-based part where he was a child, then he grows up, he obviously, there's a part when you find out you have DID, or some people may not even know still that they have DID, and then you learn you have it, whatever, like however you like show that, however that happens with you. Like some people, because they keep missing days or weeks or whatever, then they obviously figure it out somehow. I don't really know how you would figure it out, but like at some point they figure it out, which is always really interesting to me. Like, how would you do that? Like, would you start writing notes and you just don't know who it is, and then you how would you figure out that it isn't you, essentially, right? I do find that interesting. But then obviously there's the whole thing with Kay here. It looks like they're just gonna make it so he has only two like alters, right? Because we've only seen that one and then himself, and we know the difference between them. Like, maybe this is just the way to make it easier for everybody else to see. But I do think that's interesting. I kind of wish they had at least three of them, 3 alters, just to show a difference in that too. Like, obviously you don't need to be fully different, like you don't need to be crazily different, but like a lot of the time you can tell. I feel like with these two though, you can really tell who's who, because like he's very down, and like the way that he scrunches up is so like Kay, and then the other version of him is very like angry looking. He's very like, you know, like I don't know how to explain it, but he doesn't hunch, he doesn't like or maybe he hunches but in a different way. Like he's kind of like more evil type feeling. But even then, like I'd be scared of him when he looks like that, you know what I mean? When he looks at me like that. But I won't be scared of him if he looks at me like Kay, if that makes sense. But you know what I mean? Like it's that kind of way. But he doesn't really, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's interesting. That's what I'm gonna say. I think it's a really interesting way to do this, you know, like because I don't believe that he's actually killed anyone, you know what I mean? I don't believe he's actually killed anybody. I don't believe he's doing any of these things. I don't believe even the other version of him has done any of this stuff, you know what I mean? I don't believe that. I just believe that he has kind of been more unlocked because of these killings, and because he's been obviously seeing this stuff. I think he cares so much, the other version of him, because like he loves that this is happening, right? I feel like that's his brain, and he loves the fact that this is happening. Now, in real life, I feel like it would be interesting to think about, like, if you have like an abuser or whatever, would you, if you had a DID, right, would you be happy that your abuser was dead, or like, you know, killed in such a way? I don't know, like I do wonder about that. Like I do wonder, I don't know, like maybe I feel like there's obviously different types of people. So obviously some people would be like, yes, I absolutely love that, and then some people would be like, absolutely not, like that's terrible, but like, you know, I didn't want that person to die, but like they're a horrible person, so good riddance type thing. Or would they be just completely sad about it? Like I do wonder, because obviously everybody is a different type of person, and even the alters, like some alters could be like, yeah, I absolutely am happy that he's dead, or she's dead, or they're dead, or whatever. And then other people could be like, no, like I didn't want them to die, even though I don't like them. It is interesting to think about, because I do wonder like what actual Kay thinks about this. Like obviously we've seen every time he transitions to being the other version of him, it's always when somebody talks to him about like the stuff that's, you know, happened to him basically, and like the reason why he's doing this and shit, you know. So I do find that really interesting. It's like when he gets really stressed out as well, and which is a very like known thing for like alters to switch, is when they get like stressed out and somebody else has to come in. I've seen you know, people talk about that before with their DID stuff. So it's very interesting. I just wanted to like talk about that just because, but like, yeah, definitely I feel like I'll talk about it at the end as well, but like I am curious to know who you think is like the most sus, I guess, for being the villain. But let's go. Let's watch the rest of this. Also, the thumbnails are out, and in the next thumbnail, Neo looks crazy, so I'm kind of really interested. Oh my god, that's scary. What's happening? Is he having a dream? Oh yeah, this isn't real. This isn't real. He's got to be having a dream right now. There's no way this is real. No. Yeah, there's no way this is
ถาม
real.
แกหน่อยได้ไหม
There's no way this is real.
การที่แกยอมทนลำบาก
Yeah, there's no way this is real.
ทำงานงกๆหาเงินเพื่อรักษา และยื้อชีวิตของฉันเอาไว้จนถึงทุกวันนี้ แกทำไปเพราะแกรักฉันหรือเกลียดฉันกันแน่
ไม่พ่อไป
แกเกลียดฉัน
Bro,
เกลียดจนแกคิดว่า ให้มันตายก็สบายเกินไป
why is he having a dream about this?
สำหรับคนที่ทำผิดไว้กับแก กับแม่
Oh my god.
ใช่ไหมแกถึงได้ขังฉันไว้ในร่าง
The acting is really good from this guy and Juno. Wow.
ทำแบบนี้ทำไม
Oh my god, is this the room that he's gonna go into? Like, you know, Pat, like when he comes into here, will he be covered in blood because he's killed his dad? I really hope that's not what happens. Or somebody else kills his dad. Because they followed him here, didn't they? What if somebody else kills his dad? Yeah, he's been asleep this whole time. He wasn't actually, like, awake. Oh my god, what if that actually happened though? I forgot which room it was that he finds that Pat that finds him in, but it could be his dad. It could be the dad's room, right? It could really be the dad's room. Oh, this is stressful. This is actually stressful. It's interesting how the brother and sister haven't talked yet. Like, if you think about like everything that's happened.
เราเพิ่งได้รับแจ้งจากครอบครัวนายโชติว่าเขาหายตัวไปกำลังจะเข้าวันที่ 3 แล้ว
กูไม่ได้เกี่ยวข้องอะไรกับคดีนี้แล้ว
แต่สารวัตรครับ
กูให้ข้อมูลทุกอย่างกับสารวัตรกิตติไปแล้ว
ผมเข้าใจแล้วครับ
It is interesting. I'm telling you, like, it's really interesting that he keeps calling him. Like, I don't know if I like the fact that Nob keeps calling him. Like, Neo's character is just very sus to me because, like, he keeps on inviting him to places and, like, telling him about things, and then he goes to the places, and then it's like he's not meant to be there. Like, and then he's the one that gets in trouble instead of Neo, right? Nob. Is she gonna wake up? She better not leave this room. I'm telling you. She better not leave this room. Because I've had enough of her. Like, please stay here. No, oh my god, are we still seeing her? Oh no, okay, it's not her. My god, I'm oh.
พวกนั้นไม่ได้เข้าใจรายละเอียดคดีนี้จริงๆด้วยซ้ำไอ้พัดมึงคือคนเดียวที่เข้าใจทั้งหมด
Oh.
มึงฟังกูนะ มึงเคยบอกว่าเหยื่อทุกคนไม่เกี่ยวข้องกับคดีไทยอินเวสท์เมนต์และจิ๊กซอว์ตัวสุดท้ายไม่ก็คือนายโชติเลิศบริบูรณ์อดีตคนแต่งบัญชีไทยอินเวสท์เมนต์ไงไม่เป็นคนสร้างตัวเลขเท็จที่มีผลต่อชั้นศาลทำให้ไอ้ผู้บริหารไทยอินเวสท์เมนต์ทุกตัวไม่รอดตลอดชีวิตกูไม่เคยไว้ใจใครเลยนะเว้ย
But he trusts you.
มึงเป็นคนเดียวที่กูไว้ใจ
Yeah.
และบางทีอสุราแม่งก็เป็นแค่เหยื่อจากไอ้คดีไทยอินเวสท์เมนต์เนี่ย
Yeah, so we still don't know who Azura is, which is really odd.
อสุราก็เป็นเหมือนมึงใช่สารวัตรกิตติอะไว้ใจได้นะเว้ย
I don't think so.
ได้กูเข้าใจแล้วในเมื่อเรื่องทุกอย่างแม่งเกิดขึ้นมาจากตัวกู กูจะเป็นคนจัดการเรื่องนี้ด้วยตัวเอง
Yeah, he's gonna be doing it by himself, basically, at this point. Is he tracking him? Oh no. Shit, that better not be that might even not be him. Because I know there's like the thing in the pilot, right, where he is the one that's
อนุ
hurt.
สาวรีย์แห่งความชั่วก็คือชื่อเอาไว้เรียกสถานที่เอาไว้ประจานศพในมังงะเนคอร์นะครับ
At least you can tell he's been listening to him. That's good.
มันถูกคิดมาอย่างดีมีเหตุและผลสำหรับเหยื่อแต่ละรายครับ
Yeah, so he's thinking about it. He's like, I might know. I might freaking know, you know? Wait, which part is this? Is this still part 2? Oh my god. We're going on forever, y'all. This episode is so long. I'm so freaking happy. Whee! Oh my god. Who else is happy, bro? Who else is happy that this episode is so freaking long? Oh my god. I almost started crying. Shit, this is a mess. Oh no. Wait. Isn't this the place that they are? That like G is at as to that K is at as what? Oh my god. I'm stressed. This better not be the place that he finds him. But I think it is. Oh my god. I'm not okay. So what if he passed out and then the other like version of him like woke up or whatever? Do you know what I mean? Like how like the other version of him was like making him pass out essentially. If that makes sense. Oh my god, he's standing there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is terrible. Oh no, this is not good. Oh, this is terrible. Oh god. Oh my god. Bitch. Oh bitch. Oh bitch. Oh bitch. Oh bitch, look at his face. It's the way that he's looking at him like, oh my god, I did not do this.
เควิ่งเค
But do you know what I mean? Like, the way that he was looking was like, no, I did not do this. There's no way I did this.
คนร้ายด้านในเป็นบุคคลอันตราย ถ้ามีท่าทีขัดขืนจับตายได้ทันที
Break him in dead, oh my god. Oh, this is stressful. Nope. See, can you trust? Nope, I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know, bro. Would they have been still tailing him too? Like, you know, Kay? I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
มันยังอยู่ที่นี่แน่หายทั่ว อยากให้มันหนีไปได้
So they still think it's Kay, right? They probably followed Kay here, which is also not good. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared. Are they hiding over there? Oh, they are hiding over there. This is not good. This is very bad. Oh my god. This is terrible. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is he gonna let him go?
ไม่รู้สึกเลยเหรอว่ามันง่ายไปหน่อยอะ
Is he gonna let him go? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I feel like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. I don't think, like, obviously in my mind, still Kay did not do this. But obviously for a lot of people, this will be like, oh my god, the nail in the coffin, right? To be like, obviously his other version of him has been the one killing people, but I just don't believe that. I really just don't believe that. Okay, so this is why we saw the thumbnail being Neo, though. This is interesting. Is he gonna let them go? I think he is, right?
Hold it. ห้องนี้กูเช็คแล้วไม่มีอะไรไปเอาห้องอื่นเลยครับผมครับผม
Yeah, he's letting them go. for sure. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Like, what would you think if you were like Pat at this point? I just have no idea. Obviously, he thinks like Kay did not do this, but this is really awful. Like, if you really think about it, the fingerprints are going everywhere. Like, if they looked at fingerprints on these walls and shit, their fingerprints would be everywhere. Is Kay... What is... Is Kay okay? He feels very zombie. Like, it's very zombified, right? In terms of, like, how he's feeling, he's probably very shocked that he probably woke up standing there, right? With this
เค
weapon in his hand.
ไอ้เคมองกู เค
That's probably what he's thinking right now. Like, how
เค
did that even
มอง
happen?
กูมึงปลอดภัยแล้ว นี่ห้องกู
Oh, they're at his place, okay. I was gonna say, it looks way cleaner. Oh my god, I'm stressed.
มึงฟังกูนะ แค่กูเห็นที่เกิดเหตุอ่ะ กูก็รู้แล้วว่าเนี่ยไม่ใช่ฝีมือในคอร์ส มันเป็นคนจัดฉากให้มึงอะรับจบในฐานะฆาตกรต่อเนื่อง
So he knows
แล้วต
that
อนเนี้
he
ย
didn't
มันกำลังเขียน
like
ฉากสุดท้าย
that he definitely didn't do this, and also there's a scapegoat type thing here
ตอนเนี้ย
where
มึงตั้ง
somebody
สติ
made
เว้ย
it seem like he's the one that
นึก
did
ให้
it.
ออกว่ามึงไปทำอะไรที่นั่น
So he wasn't meant to be there, right? Basically, is what they're saying. Like, Pat wasn't meant to be there. Like, Kay was meant to be found with the weapon, probably.
เชียคือกูจำอะไรไม่ได้เลยวะกูจำไม่ได้เลย
ไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไร มึงไม่ต้องนึกออกตอนนี้ก็ได้ ตอนเนี้ยมึงซ่อนตัวอยู่นี่ไปก่อน
His eyes are kind of scaring me. Like, is he the other version of him? Like, is he not Kay anymore? Is he not like the Kay we like anymore? Because the way he fainted and then like I know that's not how DID works technically, but like what if he really has like changed? You know what I mean? What if he's the older alter at this point? Like the way he's looking is just very much the other person, right? It doesn't look like it's Kay that we like, the Kay that we know. I don't know, bro. Like, please let me understand like what you're thinking of as well, like in your mind. Like, what are you thinking? Because you can easily play a character even as a different character, right? But just in that moment with the eyes and like the way that he's hunchback in this type of way, it feels very the other one. But which one is he now after the shower?
เดี๋ยวกูต้องรีบกลับไปสืบเรื่องนี้ต่อ ถ้ากูหายไปนานอะอาจจะมีตำรวจแกะรอยมาที่นี่ได้ แต่เดี๋ยวกูจะรีบกลับ
มึงก็ระวังตัวด้วยนะ
เดี๋ยวกูจะล็อกห้องไว้ มึงก็ไม่ต้องเปิดให้ใครนะนอกจากกูอะมึงพักผ่อนเถอะ
I probably won't leave him, but I know that he has to go.
กูจะไปหาความจริง
He literally just said that why he has
ว่าใครอ
to
ยู่เบื้องห
leave,
ลังเรื่อง
but
นี้
you know, that does feel like Kay now. Like the actual Kay. That does feel like actual Kay now. Right? Like the way that his eyes were just then. This feels like actual Kay. Yeah. See, that did feel like actual K just there. But I'm not sure about... I don't know.
คดีนี้มันน่าจะถูกจัดฉาก ไม่รู้สึกเลยเหรอว่ามันง่ายไปหน่อยอะทุกอย่างมันลงตัวไปหมด
พี่ไม่ได้ใช้ความรู้สึก พี่ใช้หลักฐาน แล้วตอนนี้ลายนิ้วมือของเคก็อยู่ในที่เกิดเหตุ แล้วก็ในอาวุธที่ใช้ก่อเหตุ
ปกติที่ผ่านมาฆาตกรไม่เคยทิ้งลายนิ้วมือไว้ แล้วก็ไม่เคยทิ้งหลักฐานอะไรไว้ด้วย
บางทีพี่อาจจะไปถึงที่เกิดเหตุไวก็ได้
Exactly, why were you there so quickly?
เลิกปกป้องฆาตกรได้แล้วนะ
ผมไม่ได้ปกป้องฆาตกร ผมกำลังปกป้องความถูกต้อง
ความถูกต้องเหรอ เชื่อในสิ่งที่คุณอาพูดจะดีที่สุดนะ อย่าทำตัวฉลาดเกินอาเลย เพราะถ้าคุณพลาดไปนี่จะไม่มีที่ยืนนะ เหมือนพ่อของคุณ
Wow, threatening.
เดี๋ยวพ่อผมเข้ามาเกี่ยว
สารวัตรใจเย็นครับ
Oh, I didn't even realize that was not... Bro, like stood over there. I didn't even realize that was him.
พี่จะไม่เอาเรื่องที่เข้ามาวุ่นวายในคดีนี้ เชิญสารวัตรได้แล้วครับ พี่อยากทำงานต่อ
I mean, at least Nop saved them, right? Hopefully Nop will, like, actually do a different kind of case thing. Yeah, bro, I
จับ
don't
ตา
trust
ดู
this
สาร
thing.
วัตรไว้ทุกฝีก้าวนะ อย่าให้คลาดสายตา
Yeah, I mean, it's so obvious that this guy is just not to be trusted. So I hope Nop is, like, keeping tabs of other
หรือ
people.
ว่ากูทำอะ
Do you know what I mean? I hope that Nop is, like, keeping track of, like, different things. That would be really good if he was. Yo, did you hear that shit? Did you hear that stomach noise? What the fuck? I don't even know if you heard that, but that was craziness. Anyway, let's get into the next part. I'm kind of stressed because it looks like in the thumbnail he's gonna go see Ton again, which I do not want. I need somebody to just kill this kitty though, whatever that guy was called, the inspector guy, the other guy. I need someone to kill his ass, like, that's so irritating.
ทำแบบนี้
Wait, is he gonna be,
งั้น
like,
เดี๋ยวผมขอตัวดีกว่าครับ
did he, like, record him? Oh no, so this is, okay, so he didn't go to see Ton, he stayed here. So he never actually left when we thought he left. Oh my god, that's terrible. That is not good. Oh my god. Please don't do this cookie pen thing again. I'm terrified.
เอาเป็นว่าผมตกลงแล้วกัน
Oh, okay, so that's why he sent him the stuff before. Because we never actually saw him agree.
งั้นเราเริ่มเลยไหมครับ
Are we doing it now?
ผม
Oh
รับรอง
no.
นะครับว่าผมจะเซ็นเซอร์หน้าคุณ
Oh god.
แล้วก็จะเป็นคนตัดต่อด้วยตัวเอง จะไม่มีใครได้เห็นหน้าคุณแน่นอน
Well, we literally just saw his face though, didn't we? Like in that other clip thing. Didn't we literally see his face? I'm kind of scared.
โอเค ตอนนี้เรากำลังอยู่กับผู้
Isn't that pointing way too high?
ที่กำลังปลุกกระแส
You should be showing like his hands.
มังงะอันเป็น
I'm
พิมพ์เขียว
confused.
ที่ฆาตกรใช้ตั้งเป็นสารเตี้ย กับเหล่าคนที่กฎหมายไม่สามารถทำอะไรพวกเขาได้
Oh my god, this is probably what brought it out, right? This is probably what brought the like other version of him out more because of
คำถาม
like
แรกที่ผมอยากจะถามคุณเลยนะครับ แรงบันดาลใจหรือที่มาของมังงะเรื่องนี้คืออะไรล่ะครับ
oh, this is stressful.
มังงะ
Yeah, so everything he's gonna have talked about here is what brought the
มันเริ่มต้น
version,
มาจาก
the other like
ค
ultra
ดีสถา
for
บันเงิน
sure.
ทุนไทย Investment ครับ
This is terrible.
เอกสารเก็บครบใช่ไหมครบครับอย่าให้ตกหล่นนะ เพราะมันมีผลต่อรูปคดี
ครับสารวัตร
I do not trust anybody here. What is happening?
พ่อของผม เป็นแค่เบี้ยตัวเล็กๆตัวหนึง
Okay, so we just saw the dad, right? Was that the dad
ที่สุด
there?
ท้ายต้องกลายเป็นแพะ แล้วก็รับผิดแทนผู้บริหารทุกคนครับ บนโลกใบเนี้ยความยุติธรรมไม่ใช่ของฟรีหรอกครับ และครอบครัวผม ก็ไม่มีปัญญาจ่ายมัน
I'm curious, like, does anybody else think that Tun is one of the bad guys, right? Like, I am curious, because I feel like in my own mind, I don't think Tun is part of, like, the other stuff that's going on. I think that he's his own thing. Like, I think he's his own, like,
กฎหมายบอกว่าต้องมีคนรับผิดชอบ
whatever
ซึ่ง
thing, right?
คนจนๆที่ไม่มีปากไม่มีเสียง ก็คือแพ้ลำบากที่สมบูรณ์แบบที่สุด
Yeah, bro. I mean, obviously, this is the type of thing that also happened with, like, I don't know if anybody's watched, like, Rotten Mango, but you see this a lot with that as well. Where,
บ้านที่เคยเป็นเซฟโซน
where, like, the low-ranking officials are the ones that, like...
ที่พวกเราต้องทนอยู่ กับเสียงเรียกร้องที่เบาเกินกว่าโลก
Or not officials. The low-ranking, like, people in, like, wherever were always the one blamed first and, like, arrested or whatever. And then, obviously, it's, like, obvious that it wasn't them. It was these other people that were, like, way harder than them. So it never makes any sense to me when people think this is obviously true. Because obviously this couldn't be true. Like, he is somebody that they probably didn't even know about before this. And he is somebody that is, like, literally, like, whatever job he had was probably so small and short. It literally, you know. Yeah, the mom, bro. They're also... I couldn't even imagine, like, being the son as well, because, like, there's gonna be so many people in school that would absolutely hate him too.
วันแรกในรอบหลายเดือน
So they both know that it's gonna happen,
ที่ได้เห็นรอย
right?
ยิ้มของพ่อแม่
They both know they're gonna die. Is that what it is? So it wasn't just his choice.
รส
It
ชาติ
seems like the
ของ
mum
อาหารมื้อในวันนั้น
also,
เป็นรสชาติที่อร่อยที่สุดในชีวิตของผมแล้วครับ
you know,
แต่ผมในวัย8 ขวบไม่โง่เกินกว่าจะเข้าใจ
yeah. See her face, like they both know this is gonna be happening, right? The fire
ผมเป็นร
and
อยยิ้มของคนที่ยอม
them killing them, each other and
ทุกอย่างนะ
and their child. Oh, they put him to sleep so that he could die, like, without feeling it, basically. But he obviously woke up way earlier than planned. Does this mean that the dad had to, like, burn alive? And maybe the mum too? Or would she have been put to sleep as well? I don't know, bro. But I would not want to be buried, like, burned alive. That would be horrible. Did he not do it then? Did he not? Oh, he woke up. Did he not mean to kill his son then? Is that what this
ที่
is?
พ่อกับแม่ทำแบบนั้นครับ
I don't know.
ไม่ใช่เพราะความเกลียดชังหรืออะไรหรอกครับ
Because the way that we've seen it being talked about, right, where Kay was talking about it, felt like the mum wasn't, you know, on the same side as, like, the dad in this way, but, like,
ตื่นมาใช้ชีวิตบนโลกส้นตีนแบบนี้
yeah, they didn't want him to be here. They wanted him to die with them. But the way that this feels doesn't feel that way,
มันเผา
right?
ทำลายครอบครัวของผมจนเหลือแต่เท่าฐาน
Is
แต่
he
มีสิ่
watching
งที่
this?
มันทิ้งไว้ครับ
Oh yeah, because see, his face is in it. You'd be able to easily tell him. Oh shit, look at his face though. Like, he feels that.
สำหรับผมแล้วนะครับ
เนคอร์สไม่ใช่แค่ศิลปะ แต่เนคอร์สคือสัญลักษณ์ที่แทนเสียงเรียกร้องของเหล่าคนที่ไม่มีทางสู้
This is a terrible time for this to come out, actually, because,
และมันก็คือสิ่งเดียวในวันนั้นที่ผมทำได้ไงครับ
like, this is coming out when he's been,
เพื่อที่จะต่อสู้บนโลกที่บิดเบี้ยวแบบนี้
you know, shown that he possibly could be the killer. Or K, at least.
ถ้ามันคือการต่อสู้อะ
But obviously they don't know who Mr. Kill is.
Right.
Or this guy is the only one that knows. Oh, obviously with the other
เพ
people.
ราะว่า
Oh my god, I'm
คุณยอม
going
รับชะตา
crazy.
กรรมได้แล้ว ยอมรับเรื่องทุกอย่างได้แล้ว ว่ามันคือบทลงโทษ ที่ครอบครัวคุณสมควรจะได้รับมัน
Oh, bro. So is this why you was thinking about that in the dad's room?
เอางี้นะครับ ในฐานะที่ผมเป็นแฟนคลับคุณคนหนึ่งเนี่ย ผ ผมยังอยากเห็นคุณกลับมาวาดเนคอสอีกครั้งนะครับ
Oh God. Oh my God. I'm kind of scared. Like I don't like the way that Tun is in this show. Like obviously he's here for a reason. He's doing this shit for a reason. Like this is the whole point or whatever. But it is kind of scary. It is kind of scary how good he is at just being able to like break people or break Kay especially. Do you know what I mean? Like, because he obviously broke Pat before where like Pat ended up punching his ass out. But like, I feel like this is so scary. Because like, what are you... I just don't know. I don't know what his plan is. I don't know why he did this. Like, that makes me think more that he did this on purpose and that he is involved in like breaking Kay up, you know, so that he could be desensitized and like break his DID thing out, you know? I don't know, bro. It's really stressing me out. Oh my God. What are we
พี่
doing?
พัดกูพยายามคิดมาทั้งวันแล้ววะแต่กูแม่งคิดไม่ออกกูจำอะไรไม่ได้เลยอะ
Because it
กู
wasn't
ไม่รู้ด้วย
you.
ซ้ำว่ากูไปอยู่ตรงนั้นได้ยังไง
Oh my God. It was not you, sir. It was not you. It can't have been you. I don't trust that at all. Oh my God. I'm scared. I'm really terrified.
หรือว่ากูทำอะกูคือฆาตกรเหรอวะกูคือเนคอร์หรือเปล่าพัด
No. I don't believe you.
ฆ่าคนหรือเปล่าพัด
Okay.
The thing is, Kay is not a killer, but we don't know about the other him,
Fanguna.
right? That's the thing.
มึงช่วยกูไขปริศนา ช่วยคนอื่นไว้ มึงแค่วาดการ์ตูน เพื่อระบายความเจ็บปวด มึงไม่ได้วาดเพื่อฆ่าใคร มึงไม่ใช่ฆาตกร
This would be the type of thing where you see the other person like standing really close and like holding their face, right? And making sure they know they're not the killer. Oh, bro. Imagine if they did that. That'd be hilarious. They've done almost everything apart from that at this point. I do kiss, but you know, we'll never get there. That'll be hilarious. Yeah, bro. His mind must be going crazy right now. Like, for real.
Okay. Okay. ตั้งสติไอ้แค่โอเคตั้งสติแค่ตั้งสติก่อน
Yeah, he's not okay, bro. Look at him.
แค่
ถ้าสารวัตรพัดยังเลือกเข้าข้างผู้ต้องสงสัยแบบนี้
Oh,
สารวัตร
ก็ถือว่าขัดขวางการปฏิบัติงานของเจ้าหน้าที่
กูจะรีบหาหลักฐานมายืนยันให้ได้ว่ามึงอะผู้บริสุทธิ์
มันคือฆาตกรต่อเนื่องเจอตัวจับตายได้เลย
oh my god.
มากู
Oh
กูขอบ
my
คุณ
god.
มากๆจริงๆนะที่มึงไม่ทิ้งกูอะ
กูเคยบอกมึงแล้วไง ไม่ว่ายังไงกูก็จะช่วย
This is crazy. This show is craziness. I can't. Oh my god. Let's get to the comments because I actually want to see what other people's thoughts are on this. And I kind of want to see that before I even talk about anything that I think about because like obviously I've been talking this whole time, so you already know what my thoughts are. You know, so let's go. Let's have a look. At this point, I'm not even bro. At this point, I'm even suspecting myself. I think I might be the killer. Bro, for real. Everybody's literally the killer at this point. No one is safe. This is just terrible. When Tun said that Yak and K thing, I legit got goosebumps. Actually, that is really interesting, isn't it? Like that whole thing with that. I don't know if that does mean that it could have been him, right? It could have been the other version of him, right? That did that and like made it seem like it wasn't like K, but that it was like. But that would be so. But that means that every single time he talked to what's her name? The other girl. That means that would have been K, but that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to think about it, but like obviously it wasn't K when it was the sisters thing, because the person that came way before the policeman, like Kay and Pat got there, but like Kay and Pat were together, so it couldn't have been Kay at that time, so it wouldn't have made like time wise that wouldn't have made any sense. So this is crazy. Yeah, his life caused the issues of the DID that he has. Yeah, Ju is amazing in that scene, bro. Like the Kay's mirror scene with his other self was absolute cinema. That was insane too. And Tun, he's dangerous. Every single word out of his mouth gives me chills. True, I really think Tun is so interesting because like, how did he know that he should be here if he isn't Azura? And then how, like, he can't have just been there by accident, right? So I feel like he's doing this on purpose, and maybe he was Azura in the first place, and then he's just trying to make it seem like it wasn't him and that it was, because I think for some reason he knows that Kay has DID, right? I don't know how, but it seems like a lot of these moments he knows he has DID because the way that he was clicking that pen before, and I don't know how, but he must know something like that. Or maybe he's got DID too, I don't know. I feel like it's really interesting though. Every time Kay stands in front of a mirror, I automatically assume some crazy ass scene will come. Oh god. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know what I really don't know what he's I don't know what Tun is doing, but like it's scary. It is scary. Please, Mr. Kill should win any awards. The cinematography, the acting, and this part when Kay and his dad have this scene.
Meg?
Yeah?
Some councils for you.
Thank you. I'll come down in a second because I'll do the food. Okay?
Alright.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's drop out.
That was some craziness. Anyway, yeah, and the scene with the dad was really sad if you think about it, because it was like, obviously it wasn't real, but it was like the stuff that he knows about his dad. Like obviously his dad wouldn't think the stuff that like his real dad would not think the stuff that like entity thing said to him. So I do wonder if maybe that was the way, because of like the talk that we now see that Tun had with him. Like we know that part of it was to do with like the dad, and part of it was to do with like his family and all that stuff that happened. So I think I think his mind might have like broken from that, and like that whole thing made him hallucinate that situation. And then also the other version of him was definitely trying to get out this whole time, obviously, because we saw that from the start of the episode. Like he was literally saying like, let me out, let me do stuff, you know. So I do think that he's going to be thinking that he did it with those illustrations that he was thinking about in his mind, but I don't think that was actually him. I don't think he actually did it, right? I think that's probably a complete like just not real thing that he just saw, right? I don't think so. Kitty really got me. What if Kay is the mastermind and for real playing Pat and us? Kay's dad scared the fuck out of me, bruh. Kay has all the rights to become a villain at this point. I mean, he does, but I just don't think he is the villain. That's what I'm saying. Why do I feel like Kay is being set up? I don't know, man, but I really trust Kay is not a bad person. Yeah, he's not a bad person. I mean, I don't exactly trust the other version of him, but like, I don't think he actually killed anyone. Like, I really don't think he killed anybody. Yeah, I'm suspecting Kitty. I feel like I'm suspecting Nop a lot less. Yeah, obviously I had that whole conversation about it, but like I'm not really suspecting him at all anymore because of the fact that like he actually helped them. But like obviously that could be another like thing that he's doing, like to help Pat more than Kay, but we don't know, right? But I do think that he knows where obviously Kay is, because he probably knows that Pat would have taken Kay to his house. But yeah, anyway, I don't know, bro. I just don't think, I saw it coming from afar. I even wrote that Kay had a split personality DID in last week's episode. My instincts never lie. Kay got some serious issues at this point. Get this man some rest now. Patty is serious. Kay has been through hell and back at this point and still helping you. It is really interesting that he obviously, I think in this part of the episode that I'm on here, like reading the comments, he did say like he is the only person he trusts, and then that was literally when he was just like, well, you know, I'm not going to be helping you anymore, you know. And then obviously we see at the end like he's going to be helping him for the rest of his life probably. He's going to be helping him get out of this. Aren't there any like 3 episodes left? This is crazy. This is actually insane. Somebody save Kay and bring him to therapy. He's literally having personality disorder. Pat's first priority was to protect Kay at any cost. That's how much he trusts him too. True, that is true actually. The fact that he trusts him so much that he knows he couldn't have done it. I love that. Like, even though like some of the other moments that we've had where you can tell that Pat doesn't fully trust him yet, you can see now that he fully trusts him, that it wasn't him, right? Which is really interesting, the turnaround of that. I kind of love that aspect. So we already know he fully trusts that it wasn't him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm 100% sure already that like Kay has been framed here, because like it's obvious that Kay would not have done this. Like, whether or not you want to believe that he would, I just don't believe that he would. I feel like, I just don't know. I don't know if he was trying to frame him, because obviously Turner's done stuff, and then the fact that the police are trying to do this, and the fact that they were there so early, like so quickly, without even really knowing anything that happened here, it makes me feel like it's obvious that because like the way that he was saying like go find him, you know, like that they knew he was here, and the fact that like this guy is dead, like obviously somebody had to have killed him, and then this happened, you know. Like obviously I don't know if Nop knows anything specifically, but the way that he looks a lot of the time is very like scared of this guy, so he must know that this guy is like a terrible person too, because he's obviously trying to help. But yeah, I really hate seeing his face. Like, he's a good actor, because I really just hate him, and I've never seen him before, so the fact that I already hate his face is just so funny. Oh bro, I just can't. But the fact that you can tell the love that Pat has for this guy, right? Also, I'm so happy we didn't see the sister much this episode, because she's very irritating every time. And this was such a long episode, bro. This is crazy. Yeah, Kitty Inspector is getting on my nerves for real. Kay's eyes give me chills, bro. He's so good at the chemistry, like the chemistry with himself. That doesn't make any sense. But you know what I mean? Like he has such a good like eye acting thing, because sometimes when the realization of like, oh my god, what if I did kill people? He was so like he was so concerned in his own mind, and then he was just looking at Pat like, oh my god, did I do that? Like, but he was so like serious about it as well. It's so stressful. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do at that point, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is only episode 7, bro. I mean, only like there's 3 weeks left. This is so sad. I do not want this show to end, like, for real. I don't want this show to end. I love this show so much. Like, this show deserves so much more love than it's getting, and I don't even know how much love it's getting, but it deserves more of it, you know what I mean? Plot twist: Kay is the killer, but he has 2 personalities and needs help. We will forgive him since justice has finally been served. If that's the case, it's not really a plot twist. I mean, I guess it would be a plot twist, because like a lot of people think it wasn't him, so I guess it would be a plot twist, like with him being the killer, you know? I think that would make it just so obvious though, if that was the case, and I don't really like that ending. If he would just go to jail. If I were Pat, I'd be running the fuck out of there the moment Kay turned around with those cold and dead eyes. It is interesting, bro. Like, I feel like this episode was the one where you could really see Jude's acting, a lot more. Like, obviously we've had quite a few episodes where it's been like both of them, and then some episodes where it's been like T's acting has been amazing. I feel like this one was due, right? Because we didn't see a lot of T, I feel like, in this one, and he was very much more like stoic or whatever. Like, he's very much more like no emotion showing a lot of the time. And then obviously when we did see him, like, he wasn't always like, he wasn't like doing a lot of the stuff that Dew did in this episode. Like, Dew was going through it in this episode. So I feel like this one is like ace for Dew for this episode, right? This is such a good episode though. I feel like we really do learn more things every episode, and I love that because it's not just like filler every time. Like, we actually get to know more things, and I love that. But I really, really, really loved how long this episode was. Like, this one actually felt longer, right? Like, the first part was 18 minutes, and then it was 10 and 8, and the last one was 12. Like, I feel like this one was longer than the others, which is awesome because it really needed to be. It really needed to be. I freaking love this show so much. Like, I actually can't lie. Anybody else, like, what are your theories? You know, obviously there's gonna be people that have different theories. I'm trying to think of what other things to say theory wise. Bro, I don't know. I'm trying to think. It could be somebody we've never met, obviously. Like, the killer could be somebody we've never seen, or it could be somebody in like it could be the uncle guy, or maybe he is somebody that doesn't do the killings. He's just somebody that like sends people. But he's definitely sus anyway. Like, he could have been the person that was handling the stuff last time, and maybe the dad, you know, like Pat's dad actually had nothing to do with the stuff, and it was actually the uncle. That would be really interesting. And maybe the uncle killed the dad. I don't know. We don't actually know. Do we know how the dad died? Like, how Pat's dad died? I don't know if we do. But if we do, please let me know, because I've forgotten for sure. I don't know if he was like, you know, if he killed himself, or if it was like a thing where something else happened. I really don't know, but like, please let me know if you know, if we know, because I don't know if we know. But like, yeah, I do think that I still think in my mind that there's something to do with that, and he isn't the one that actually did the stuff. Like, I feel like by the ending we're gonna like learn so many different things that we didn't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think there's gonna be a whole uncovering of stuff that like people have been doing for this whole time. And maybe the person who is actually killing people knows about it, or maybe they are like just trying to tie up loose ends and kill people. Maybe they're like the big bad guy, right? And they're killing people that have like been helping that person, right? I don't know. It could really be anything at this point. There's just so many things it could be, and then I just feel like there's so many different theories you could have depending on which person you think is the evil one. You know what I mean? And then obviously there could just be all of them that are bad, and then it's just like a web of things. Because obviously Tun is doing something for sure, but I still don't know if he's involved with the other people. I just hope he isn't, because I like the idea that he's just kind of like trying to do something with Mr. Kill, like with Kay, because he knows that he's like the one that wrote the Necros stuff. But I just don't know what he's trying to do. I really don't know. And I hope he's there next episode, because I really want to see what he was meant to be doing, like in his mind, like what he tried to do here. I just don't want to see the sister again. Like, she can stay in the hospital bed for another episode at least, please, because she's just a mess, like, for real. And they haven't even talked yet, the siblings. So I hope we get at least a talk at some point. But obviously, if she comes home, she's gonna be able to go home and see that Kay is there. So is that the reason why Kay is no longer at Pat's? Because like he ran away when the sister came back, right? Maybe. I don't know. That's gonna be interesting to think about too. Or maybe he had to be kicked out because like the sister was coming home, and then obviously he didn't want like the sister to be put in harm's way again. That would be interesting. I guess we'll know in next week, but I think there's only 10 episodes of the show though, right? So we do only have 3 left, and there's so much still going on. So maybe the next episodes will be a lot longer, which will be awesome if so. But yeah, I don't think I'm as like hung up on Nop as I was before about like him being sus. I feel like he is being the way he's meant to be, I guess. Probably. I don't know. Let me know what you think, I guess, on his character as well. The other police, I'm not really going to talk about because they're just like backup people, you know, a lot of them are just extras, so they don't really have lines. So I don't think it's going to be any of them anyway. The only one who it could have been would have been Nop, but I think I trust him now. And then with the other guy, I don't trust him at all. The inspector guy, Critin, or whatever. Kitty, whatever. He's sus and he's trash anyway, so we need to get rid of him somehow by just like putting him in jail. Because I definitely don't trust him. I just don't know how he came out of nowhere when the uncle wanted him to just be here. Like, obviously he's taken over this case for a reason, so... and it definitely wasn't... Like, I guess the whole thing with Ton as well could have been planned that way, so that Pat would have gotten mad at him and, like, punched him in the face too, so that he had to be, like, off. So maybe they are all connected, I don't know. Right? Because then all of that made it so that he couldn't be on this case anymore, and so that the other detective had to be in here. The other inspector, I mean. So maybe that was a whole plan. So they could all be working on this together, I don't know. It really is difficult to know because, like, all of these people are so trash. So I don't know. But the plan is really complicated if that is the case. And obviously if Pat didn't punch him, then the plan wouldn't have worked. So they had to know that he was going to punch him for sure. But we know that Pat is pretty impulsive, so he probably would have done that. I don't know. It's interesting though, isn't it, to think about? I guess that could be like a theory to have too. But I still think there's a whole thing with the actual investment thing, you know? I still think there's something to do with that, and the fact that a lot of the people that were involved in it, that were like not hidden, but that were like involved in it, that died. In terms of like in the past, right? Because his dad died, right? Pat, and we just don't know, like, if we don't know from his dad. We haven't seen his dad at all, so we don't know from his dad like what actually happened there. Like, I still don't trust that he is specifically guilty just because of the fact that we haven't actually seen evidence supporting it, but we haven't seen evidence supporting him being guilty or innocent or anything. So that's just why I'm a bit iffy on that whole thing. I don't know if anybody else is. I'm curious to know. But yeah, it's just very weird, isn't it? It's just very odd. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Goodbye. Tell me what your thoughts are.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can't be kidding.